Welcome to the Marlene Saunders Show and podcast where we have real talk and real conversations, and you're welcome to it. So, today on the show, we're going to be talking about goals and 6 ways you can achieve your goals. So, welcome to the show. If you're new to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe and share this out, like it, and leave me a comment if you're watching on the replay. So let me come on with my guest co-host, the Jill Monroe Show.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Gio. It's so great to be here. Thank you for the invite, Marlene.
Yes, as always, always welcome. So let me see who is in the chat before we get started. Oh, Boss Time Online. Yes, thank you so much. So we're going to get into this topic today. And today's topic is 6 ways you can achieve goals. Now let's talk about goals for a minute. So goals is something very important to have for your entire life. A goal is, you're putting a plan out there into the atmosphere, a plan, and it's just that it's a plan, what you hope will happen for you. And then now it's up to you for it to come true or you just sit on it. Anything you want to add to that, Gio?
Yeah, you have to have goals if you're going to climb that mountain of success because that's what helps you get there.
Right. That's what helps you get there. You have to have some goals, and on top of that, you have to have a plan how you can achieve, because you're just going to sit there. You're going to sit on your dreams until you go after it.
That's so true.
Yes. So let's get into this topic here. 6 ways that you can achieve any goal. Okay. And we have to tailor them to our own lifestyle, because every single person is different. Everybody has a different background. You have different personalities. You have different dreams. You have different things that you're going through in your life. People are different ages and all of that. So you have to put all of that into the factors of achieving your goals. So the first one is that we have to be specific. Be specific. So that means this is the first step in achieving any goal, is you have to get clear about what they are, and you have to be clear about what you want to get out of this goal. Anything you want to add to that, Gio?
Yes, and make it, you know, when you have a dream, most of the time you can do whatever you want, but I say that you have to, whatever that dream is, you have to love to do it. Okay? Because if you don't love to do it, or if this is this burning desire that you do it, then you will not write down no goals. Because you have to remember that setting goals will help you get there. It will help you climb that ladder. And you just do something that you really love. Make sure that whatever that dream is, because we can dream a lot of stuff. I dream a lot of stuff, but do I make it happen? No, because I know it's not attainable. So make sure that your dream is attainable so that you can write goals for it in order to achieve it.
Right, exactly. And in being specific with a goal, that means that you have to know exactly, that means you have to know why you're doing it. You have
Yes.
to also give yourself a deadline. And a deadline means not just saying, okay, I want to do this. No, it means I'm going to do this by this date, this month, and this year, because you have something to look forward to, something to strive for. And when you know you only have this amount of time, I'm telling you, it gets you like, I gotta get busy. I gotta do this. You get
Right.
really excited about it. And if you don't have a set time period, that's why your goals don't come true or come to fruition, because you haven't put in the energy and the effort into going after what you want.
That's so true, Marlene.
Mhm.
You have to go after it. You just can't write it down on paper and that's it. You have
Right.
to do what you say you're gonna do.
Yeah. And you got to have that, you have to have a timeline. And also you got to give yourself like the permission that if I fall down, and you will, all of us do, when you fall down, when you mess up, when you make a mistake, when you take two steps back, don't beat yourself up. You dust yourself off and then say it's okay. I have to do that to myself too, because I be in my feelings and I be like, why did I do that? And I should not have done that. And why did I listen to this person? And the more that you stay stuck in that, you can't go after your dreams because you're busy there licking your wounds. Oh, and beating yourself up. Oh, well, why did I do that? Why did I?
Yeah,
No.
because why you didn't do it yesterday, so that's in the past. Stop dragging the past into your future, which is the next day that you can do better.
Mhm. Yep, that's important. And I think we all need to understand that it's okay. You're human. You make
Right.
mistakes, but then get up and try again.
Yeah, but just try not to make that same mistake all the time.
Right.
Unless
Right.
you're gonna be beating yourself up every day, and then you
Every day.
really not gonna get to your dream.
Exactly. So let's go to point number two. Point two is break your goals down into smaller steps. So have like one, two, three, four, five, six, up to whatever it is. So you say, I'm gonna do this second, third, fourth, and fifth. And that's how you can encourage yourself and know what you need to do next. And that's important to know what you're gonna do next, because once you accomplish something, you need to know, okay, now it's time to do this. Because if you
Yes.
don't put things into smaller steps, you just do one thing and then say, okay, I'm done. And you're really not.
Yeah.
Add anything?
Well, yeah, you have to write down your goals because you got to remember that the mountain of success is a mountain. Okay,
Mhm.
and you have to climb it step by step, goal by goal, and once you reach you do a goal, and you should mark it off your paper. Got that down, because each goal is bringing you further to your dream, which is at the
Exactly.
top of the mountain.
I believe that 100%, Gio. Okay, so let's get into point number three of 6 ways to achieve any goal. Number three, track your progress. And like I always say, you get excited about things when you know, like what you have done. That's how you encourage yourself. You say, oh, I remember when I didn't start, and look where I am now. All
Right.
of that is going to help you to keep going towards further goals, because if you don't see what you've done, you don't see how you've progressed and what you've learned in your personal growth, most of the time you just give up. I know that's how it is for me. I have to see what I've accomplished. And if I don't see I've accomplished anything, guess what? I just said, that's stupid. I don't want to do that anymore. Or I get lazy.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a little while to see progress,
Mhm.
because I'm gonna tell you, nothing happens overnight that's gonna last.
Mhm.
Okay, you have to build it, so
Mhm.
don't give up so quickly if it don't happen in 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, or even a month. I don't give up. I just say, you know what, my dream is big, so that means it's going to take a lot more work. So what am I not doing? And then I go for it.
Well, I needed to hear that. I think that's an important conversation. I think I gave up too easily, and I have to tell myself, keep fighting, keep trying,
Right.
don't stop. I think it's just one of those bad habits, I think, that you develop from maybe from your childhood or whatever, or the past, or things that you did in the past. It make you
Yeah.
feel like, oh, I couldn't do it in the past, and sometimes you start bringing that back, bringing that into your
Yeah.
present, and you have to forgive yourself. Say, that was the past. That's before I knew what I know now. Now I have the wisdom. Now I have the courage to believe in myself enough to know that I can achieve any goal.
Right. And I just want to add to that, you have to practice good thinking. You have to
Mhm.
practice healthy thinking, because you already know you beating yourself up. You
Mhm.
already know you should get up out that bed.
Mhm.
Okay. So start practicing. Okay. You didn't had enough sleep. You didn't watch this TV. You didn't watch
Mhm.
Police. I love that show on NBC. you know, and you need to get up and make some money, G. Okay, because
Mhm.
your electric bill is coming up in the mail, and it's going to be well over
Mhm.
$100. So get up out the bed. You
Exactly.
know, and you have to practice. You have to talk to yourself, like Marlene always say. Talk healthy. Talk to yourself.
Mhm.
And get up. Don't let fear do it. Don't let I can't stop you, because we can.
Yeah.
Okay, you just need to get up and do it.
Right. And that's why I always say it's called, I call it mindset shifting, because it's important. You may have had a mindset in the past that was negative, that was dark, that told you that you couldn't do it, that would you will put your own self down and tell yourself you can't do it, and you won't, and you're stupid and whatever. But now today is a new day, and you have a stronger mindset, and you know that you have goals, you know yourself, and you love yourself, and that is going to propel you into now saying, but today in my present, I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm more courageous, I love myself, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm
Right,
capable, and I'm worthy. And when you have all of those tools, now you can step into your present and say, I like to say, I like to look like anytime fear or something starts bubbling up, I say, that's what I used to be, but that's not what I am today. And we have to
amen.
remind ourselves of that when we start cycling down or going down that rabbit hole. Uh-uh, not anymore.
I ain't going there, not
Not going
today.
there.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. Yes, exactly, Gio. So let's get into point number 4. We got to set a timeline. And setting a timeline means whatever it is, whatever goals you're going to do, go and look at successful people, somebody who is doing or being who you want to be. How long did it take them for them to get there? And then say, give yourself, okay, I'm going to work on this, and then achieve that, and then go to another thing, and keep going until you're where you want to be. See, we can't be somebody else. See, we can look at other people as examples of to someone to encourage us, or someone to say, that's a good idea. But then you got to turn on your own, you got to put your own spin on it, your own sauce, your own juice, whatever you want to call it, and then turn it into yours, because
Right.
you're not anybody else. You're you. And you got to accept that I'm not going to do things how they do it. I'm going to do it how I do it, with my personality, and be proud of that.
Sure, that's so true.
Yes.
Because you're the best you.
Yeah. Oh, I love this what Tammy just said. I grew up hearing I couldn't, and now I say watch me do it.
That's right.
Yes.
Woo, woo,
That's
woo,
that's what I'm
Tammy.
talking about. Yes, Tammy. That's what I'm talking about. And to anybody who is watching on the replay, no matter what it is that you have been through in your past, whatever trauma that you have been through in your life, don't let your past dictate or define your present or your future. And we forget sometimes how, whatever talent we have, because each of us has a talent. Geo has her talents. I have my talents. Tammy has her talents. Other people have their talents. And we have to learn to receive our talents and then use them.
Right.
That's what I had to, that's a learned behavior. And that's something that I always talk about, strengthening your mindset. It may not be easy for some. It doesn't come normal for some of us to have that. I believe in myself and I can do it. But you got to remind yourself, I can do
Yeah.
it. I can do it. Okay. So let's get into the 5th point. Celebrate the wins. And I'm really big on this one, Gio. Celebrating your wins, because most of the time we get so down on when we don't win or what we've done wrong, right? And we
Right.
beat ourselves up time and time and time and time again, like a scratch record. But we don't give ourselves the opportunity to say, when we won. And sometimes the times that we win is nobody will know but you and God. Nobody will know the times where you were struggling to pay a bill, or when you didn't feel good and you pushed through and you achieved some goal, or when you got your first this, or when you did your first that, or when you gave yourself the permission to try something that you normally would have just said, I can't do that, but you did it anyways. We have to learn to
Yes.
celebrate those wins. I tried and I did the best I could, and I'm proud of myself. Got to celebrate that.
Yes, you do have to celebrate. And whenever you reach a goal, what I
Mhm.
do is just say, "Hey, go Geo, go Geo, you got this." And then I say, "Okay, number 3, let's get that done."
Yes, that's so important. That's so good, Gio. I'm so glad that you brought that up, because I think a lot of people is we're used to in this society, like robotic, go to work, take care of kids, do this, just always doing for other
Right,
people. And we don't
right,
think about ourselves and give ourselves the permission. Sometimes you need to rest. Yes, it's important to rest, but you can't rest all the time.
right.
You got to get on track and do what you need to do and celebrate yourself and give yourself that pat on the back, because that's going to encourage you to achieve your goals, because this is what this topic is all about. We want to achieve and celebrate your wins, however it is for you. For me, celebrating my wins is I celebrate by doing little things for my YouTube channel, get myself a new ring light, or do
Right.
this little small things. It doesn't have to be anything huge, but celebrate for yourself. That's
True.
important.
Yes.
And this is the last point. Number 6, rinse and repeat. So whatever it is that you in all of these steps that you need to work on, keep going back over it until you do that well. Maybe your problem is being specific. Maybe your problem is breaking things down into smaller goals. Maybe it's tracking your progress. Maybe it's setting a timeline. Maybe you have a problem celebrating your wins and patting yourself on the back.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
work on it so that you can achieve your goals.
True. And I call it rinse and repeat. I call it duplicate. Okay.
Oh,
Because if steps 1 through 6, as she read them today, works for you, then you need to duplicate that every day.
okay.
Okay? Because it will help you learn more healthier ways to do stuff, and you will become more healthy. You will be like empowered, because then that fear can't do nothing with you. Soon as it crap come in, you say, get behind me, fear. Because see, God is in the front.
Yeah.
I need to finish this. So, Holy Spirit, come on up in this room, because I need to pay this light bill.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I move on to step whatever my next goal is. But if you can duplicate that every day, take these steps and make them a part of your life. Trust me, you're gonna win every day.
Yeah, you will. You'll win every day if you get up, you get busy, you
Right.
celebrate your wins. And also, this was not in the notes, but also having a good mentor or somebody who supports you, whoever that is. You got
Right.
to have somebody that will say, you're doing good, or somebody say, get up and get busy. Well, what you doing? You got to have somebody like that in your life that's gonna keep you on the right path to
So
where
true.
you're going, because sometimes I know for myself too, you may not see what you're doing very good, but somebody else can. And in
Right.
a, in a, in a way, they'll be like, why aren't you doing this? And you may not think, oh, I could do that. Okay. See, sometimes somebody else believes in you before you can believe in yourself, and then you can convince yourself.
That is so true, Marlene. I just love it when I'm on Marlene's podcast, because she be talking to me. And I was just sitting here saying, I need to get up and go on and be in the top 10 at the CTFO. And that is exactly what I'm going to do. Because
Yeah.
now I didn't say it out loud. I got to do it. Not just
Yeah.
because I said it out loud, it's because
Mhm.
it is my dream. So
Mhm.
every day I'm doing stuff, but I need to do more stuff because I am capable of it.
You are capable. You're capable. You're worthy and you're
Right.
deserving. And I
Right.
speak about that all the time. You have to speak those things out in the atmosphere, even if nobody else says it to you. Say it to yourself until you believe it. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am capable. I am smart enough. And like you always say, and I am a precious child of
That's
God.
right. I
Yes.
am.
Amen. So
Amen.
thank you so much for being here, Gio, and thank you to everybody who watched here live and anybody who's watching on the replay. Make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section below. This is the Marlene Saunders Show and podcast where we have real talk and real conversations, and you're welcome to it. Thank you so much, and we will see you guys on the next podcast or live stream. Bye, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself.